So, I just got a fantastic fucking question from Samuel. A true Team Fortune question. A fucking great question. This is the question that I've wanted to be asked, and I wanted to address this question for a while now, but no one's asked me that question, so I've had no reason to address the question. But let me give you a little bit of background on Samuel's situation. Samuel was dating this girl for about 5 years. A long relationship, a lot of meaningful relationship, a tight relationship, a strong bonded relationship. Great. And they broke up. Relationship ended. Relationship ran its course. It happens sometimes. We don't know why. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Relationship ended. Now, he's been broken up with his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend for about 6 months now. And he's been doing great since. He's been sleeping with a lot of girls. I think he told me he was sleeping with he slept with 15 plus girls in that time frame, and that's fucking great. That's exactly what you need to do. However, he says that he feels empty now. He feels really empty and finds himself still thinking about his ex, even though he's sleeping with these hot girls. But he just feels like it's empty, meaningless, casual sex. And he wants to know why even though he's banging these attractive women, why he still finds himself thinking about his ex. What's the case? Why is this the thing? Okay, so Samuel, there's about three real reasons why you're still thinking about your ex. The first, let's just get this straight. You dated for 5 fucking years. You dated for 5 years. That's a long time to be dating someone. At the minimum, you're not going to be fully over her for a year. So don't harp on this. You guys obviously had a strong, a deep connection. It was real. It was legit. That shit isn't going to go away right away. You have to actively be trying to get over her. She's not going to exit your mind. She's not. It's not going to happen just like that. It doesn't matter. You're not fucking immaculate. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute. But you're not immaculate like that. She's going to always be in the back of your head for a little bit, and she's still thinking about you. I promise you that. She is still thinking about you. So it doesn't happen just like that. You have to consciously work at it. And the more you work at trying to get over her, the more fucking steps you take to actively try to get over her, you will get over her sooner. Number 2. You are a true Team Fortune member, and I can tell this by the way that you're sleeping with a lot of girls. When you master game, this is for everyone else out there, when you master game, you are on top of the world. You can get any girl that you freaking want. Any hot girl that you want, you could pretty much pull over and have sex with her. And you can ask Samuel. He's mastered his game, it's obvious, and he's really abundant with women. And when you're abundant with women, you can get any girl you want. But doesn't it say a lot about a girl when you can pick out any freaking girl in the world? Any fucking girl in the world you can basically bang, like Samuel's doing at this moment. And you can sleep with them. But then there's that one girl that catches your attention. She's obviously very fucking meaningful. There's obviously something special about that girl. Obviously. Something about her connects with you. Why? We don't really know. Maybe it's you guys like the same food, the same sports, the same freaking, you guys have you're in the same industry, you have the same passions. There's something that clicks, and that is what makes her different than those freaking other 28 different girls that you're having meaningless sex with. Okay? Something about this girl sticks out, and that is why you're freaking missing her so much. When you have so many women, when you can get any freaking girl, any fucking girl that you want, and then all of a sudden there's this one girl that sticks out, it's hard to find girls like that because you've already tested out all the girls around you. You've tested out all the fucking girls around you. Therefore, she was really fucking special. A lot of these guys out there, part of the 90%, they just take the first girl that will hook up with them, that'll give them a chance, and they get depressed about this girl because she's left them. But they've never even mastered game where they can find other girls that actually fucking connect with them. This is a Team Fortune problem. This isn't a fucking 90% problem. This is a 10% problem. When you actually find that girl who has this meaningful fucking connection with you, and then you guys break up. it's hard to replace that girl. It's hard because she was like a fucking shooting star. You don't see him that often. That's the issue, and that's why you're having trouble getting over her. You can't find a girl like that tomorrow. It doesn't happen like that. It's so rare, and you've proven to me that you sleeping with like 15 other girls, that you're actively like trying to get over her. But here's the issue. The main issue here is you need to find a girl that you got to connect with. And this is reason number 3. You have to find a girl that you can connect with. You're not having high enough standards for yourself, okay? You're fucking a bunch of girls. You're fucking a great deal of girls. But they're not of your standards. Now that you're on Team Fortune, now that you know like the traits and you've mastered your game and you're fucking advanced, you're still going at these girls with like that aren't connecting to you. See, it's cool when you're on Team Fortune. You can bang any other girl that you want. Any girl you want, that's cool. Like, it's fucking sick. Sure, any hot girl is attracted to us. That's cool. But then when you're on Team Fortune, you realize there's more. There's more to just looks. There is more than just looks. There needs to be something more. You want to create an emotional fucking connection. That's the thing. That's the main thing that's going to get us really fucking interested in these girls, and that's going to make us excited to text them and maybe meet up with them for fucking coffee or movies or go get drinks with. You need to have that fucking connection. And right now, you're settling for girls that are not of your standards. They're not of your standards. You need to higher your standards. You've already mastered the game. Now you just got to have girls that qualify your standards, and you're going to meet these great girls. You're going to meet these awesome fucking girls, and you're going to fucking text them and meet up with them and do a bunch of stuff, but they got to be of your standards. If they're not your standards, it's just going to be empty and meaningless. And that's cool. I like that when I was in college, but now I want girls that actually mean something to me. I want someone that I can bang and then maybe hang out with. Keep it casual, but I can still have fun with and have a legitimate conversation with. Maybe someone I can talk about my fucking Boston sports teams with. Or maybe someone I can share my political views with. Or maybe someone I can share my travel destinies that I want to go to. Or maybe someone I can share my fucking career aspirations and her aspirations, her passions. We gotta fucking connect. We gotta fucking connect. And you can't do that with girls that are not of your fucking caliber. Let me give you an example. So one time I broke up with a girlfriend and I was in this situation, and every Team Fortune member will be part of this situation. Even if you think that you're not fucking, it's not gonna happen to you, it will. It will at some point if it hasn't happened to you. You're gonna meet a great girl and she's gonna catch your attention and she's gonna leave or something and your relationship's going to end and you're gonna fucking suffer from this. I didn't think it was gonna happen to me, it happened to me. I mastered game. I didn't think that any girl was good enough for me, and then I was fucking mistaken. And now that really fucking pushed me to the top of my level, and that's gonna happen to you after this. You'll be part of that 1%, the 1% of the 10% that really know the shit. But I was dating this girl, and she broke up with me, and I was pretty fucking devastated. But eventually, I just started to fuck a bunch of girls. And I think I banged like 10 girls in fucking like a month or two or something like you. And I just wasn't satisfying the girls of my fucking standards. They weren't of my standards, okay? I was banging girls that didn't have the same fucking career aspirations as me. So, for example, I am into intelligent girls. I like intelligent girls. I like girls that actually care about their future. I like girls who maybe want to be a doctor or a lawyer, maybe an accountant, who really are settled in on their career. And for some reason, I connect with that because it shows passion. They're really passionate about what they do, and they want to make a lot of money, and they want to do this and that. And they share that same passion with me, who really focus on their career. Now, I was banging, for example, the first girl I had sex with after my girlfriend was a girl who was a hairdresser. Now, nothing against hairdressers, but this certain girl didn't really care. She cared more about partying. And that was her main focus. Work 3 days a week and then party 4. And I wasn't into that. So she was just meaningless to me. And then the next girl, she was just focused. She was just an Instagram model. And cool, she's hot, but she doesn't have any fucking career aspirations. So it was meaningless to me. I don't care how hot a girl is. I want a girl that fucking has strong fucking goals. And she didn't have that. And it just kept on going like that. And eventually I fucking realized it's just because I'm not building these connections with girls that are meaningful. You need to higher your standards. You can't be settling for these girls that are just meaningless. Higher your standards when you're at the bar talking to these girls. Find atmospheres where you're gonna actually meet intelligent fucking girls, that the ones that qualify your own standards. That's what I fucking did. You gotta go to these fucking bars. You gotta go to these freaking these get-togethers. You gotta go to these I forget what, like fairs, career fairs and shit. I don't really know what you're into, so maybe you could give me a little more information on that. However, you gotta find your shit that you're fucking into. So let's just say that, I don't know, you're a football player, okay? You might wanna find a girl who is really into football and you can share that fucking passion with. Maybe a cheerleader who is a girl who was a cheerleader in high school. Or if you're I don't know, if you're in a fucking going for your doctorate in like, or trying to become a freaking doctor, you could try to find a girl in your classroom or something. Or maybe you could go to hospitals and stuff and meet and link up with other doctors. And then maybe you'll find a girl like that. It's so important to find a girl that you can connect with. And your issue, I've been saying this, you're just not qualifying your standards. You need to higher your standards. You want hot girls, but you also want the cool hot girls. The girls that are part of the 10%, us on Team Fortune, like us on Team Fortune, that we can connect with. And there's not a lot of girls out there, but you gotta higher your standards. And when you meet those type of girls, it's gonna be fucking kick-ass, and you're gonna more quickly forget about your ex. Now, who's to say your ex doesn't want to come back? She probably does still want you back. We're on Team Fortune. But if you want to move on and you want to stop thinking about her and you want a new girl, an accurate, like a great girl, you're going to want that fucking girl who's of your standards. So, I hope that helped. Really passionate about that shit because it's going to happen to everyone. All of you who master game, it's going to happen to you. Peace.